Hello and welcome back. Something a bit different today. I know Mailbog people opening the mail and having a look at the things what they scored is popular, so I thought I'd have a go at that because I've been accumulating a few bits and bobs recently for various amp builds. So first up, I won't bother doing all the unboxing thing, you know, I'll probably slice my finger off or something like that, and we don't want that. Anyway, these came through the post the other day. There are a couple of output transformers, 8K primaries. They have got, what do you call it, screen grid taps, but they won't be used. This is for another AB2 amplifier, but it'll be using a dual triode. So everything will pretty much be the same as the 6146 amplifier, more or less, but with these output transformers and different output valves. They're from a company called, in the UK, called Mercury, no not Mercury, what am I talking about? Primary Windings. I ordered them about a month ago and they have took quite a long time to come. I was a bit pissed off, to be honest, because I've had no communication from them at all saying, well, you know, sorry we're a bit delayed. Although I basically phoned them about 2-3 weeks ago and he said, look, we're really busy and everything, it's snowed under with work, we'll sort them out this week, which they didn't. So I was a little bit miffed about that, but you know, I rung them this Monday, where are we today, Thursday, and he says, right, well, I've been in over the weekend, I've sorted them out, I'll send them to you, and they came within a day, so fair play to him there. Anyway, what about the quality? Well, the dipped in varnish, from the smell of the varnish, it smells very like this stuff, or something similar, which is an air drying transformer grade varnish. So yeah, it means it won't hopefully catch fire if these overheat. Let me just frame you a bit better. There we go. So yeah, these are 25 watts. The amplifier will only be 10-15 watts, but I always like to over engineer things. If I could have done, I'd have used some bigger ones. I did come across a bloke in Poland who winds these, and I could have got some 40 watt ones for about the same price, but yeah, I'm happy with them. So got plenty of laminations on there, good weight to them, they look good quality, and so I thought, right, well, let's have one. You've got to take them apart, ain't you? So I hope you can see that. What I'm looking for is seeing if they've used interleave windings, and it looks like they have. And I think there is about, well, I've counted at least 5 separate windings there, so they obviously sort of know what they're on about. They've not just wound 2 windings, primary and secondary. So yeah, I'm quite chuffed with them. Really looking forward to build the amplifier with those. So we've got those output transformers, bending down and groaning, and we've got another couple of output transformers from my good friend Joe Bogatek in Australia. He kindly let me have these for a really good price. They're the same as the ones that were in the 807 amplifier. They're basically built for 4EL 34s, 4807s, whichever. 3K4 primaries. They are ultralinear taps, and I think I'm not quite sure. I think they're just 8 ohm outputs, 8 ohm secondaries, like the primary winding ones. Joe has been winding for about 40 years. I mean, he knows what he's doing. The 807 amplifier, I mean, it's just like the mutt's nuts. So I'm going to build another amplifier with these. As you can see, there's quite a bit of interleaving, and they will make a nice 100 watt amplifier. So yeah, got 2 potential amplifiers in there. Obviously I'll probably wind the what do you call it, the mains transformers myself. They are heavy. I mean, they're really got tons of laminations. I think it's about 2¼ inch thick. Big buggers. So thank you, Joe. Really much appreciated. If you were here, I'd give you a big sloppy kiss, or saving that, I'd buy you a pint. And talking of the kindness of friends, these are from my friend Sean off forum. He kindly sent me his last 2 of these really nice aluminium knobs, which means I can now finish the 6146 amplifier and match the knobs that's on there. He let me have 3 of these before. However, because I'm using a volume and 2-tone control, 2 bass and treble per channel, means I need 6 knobs. So I was 1 short. So Sean very kindly let me have these for a very good price, which is really much appreciated. So thank you very much, Sean. You're an absolute diamond. We also have another package. These are volt bases for 813s for the 813 amplifier. Now, let me just go and get an 813. They look like the cheap Chinese jobbies. Some of these Chinese volt bases that I've bought in the past have been absolute crap. I bought some. Well, let me see if I can find them. Here we are. I bought some of these UX7 ones for, yeah, they'll actually be for the Class AB2 amplifier for those OPTs that we had earlier on. And as you can see, we're missing a few of these springs here that clamp the pins together. Well, these just fell apart. The actual spring just fell apart. Yeah, there's another one missing there. Just sitting in a tub. So yeah, absolute frigging crap. Well, that's a good point. We'll have to order some more of these, some more of those. Anyway, these don't look too bad. They look a bit better. I don't particularly like this mounting style. It means with normal valve bases, you can, mount them on top, and they're pretty easy to, drill a hole and everything. But with these, I mean, the only real way is to mount them from the bottom. I mean, it means like chopping out. If you mount it from the top, you've got to chop out a really big hole there, which doesn't leave you much room, much metal to mount them on. So let's see what they're like grippy wise. Some I've had are alright, some they just don't grip the same as new old stock ones. Yeah, not too bad. Just adjust you a bit. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, not brilliant. Well, they'll do. I mean, I would far prefer to buy proper new old stock valve bases, but they're becoming quite hard to find. And the thing with new old stock valve bases, like new old stock valves, some of them, is that you have to pay new old stock prices, and unfortunately I can't do that. I've got some really nice interconnects for the 813 amplifier. These are 4-way. Where are we? I have trouble working out which, how they go together. So as you can see, we've got 4-way. They're rated up to 35 amps, I think, something like that. The Canon ITT. I mean, we used to make some really nice stuff in this country. I mean, we still do, but a lot of our manufacturing base is gone. Globalisation and all that bollocks. Yeah, they look like they're made for the military, obviously olive drab, but I mean they're good weighty, good solid interconnects. I mean, to buy something new like this today, I don't know if they still make them, but you know, I bet you're talking about 100 quid a piece. So they've got a keyway there, and then look at that. Sorry, but you can't see. So they've got a keyway there, so you can't get it wrong. Where are we? He says getting it wrong, and then we've got these lovely, what do you call? I don't know what sort of screw that is. Quite a high pitch, isn't it? Yeah, lovely jobs. And a bag of bits and bobs there to go with it, grommets and what have you. So we've got 4 of those, and we've also got another box of the same chap, and these are different sort of different number of pins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6-way there. Oh, look at that. Nice sort of ratchety operation. They do go together in a certain way, which I find very confusing. Well, we've got 2 there. I think that's it. I do have trouble getting these together. I'm not quite sure whether I'll put them in there right. I'm not quite sure if the plug is put together properly. It's probably my fault and I put them together incorrectly. Come on. Strike a light. There, well, yeah. There we go. Yeah, very solid. I think these are good for 750 volt, really high ampage, more than enough ampage for what we need. We've got various ones there. We've got, if you pop you up a bit, you can have a proper look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9-way. 3-way, that's a lot of ways, isn't it? What's that? 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12-way. Got lots of bags, bits and pieces, grommets, screws, and these are the ones that I really wanted. These are rated for 2.5 kilovolts, which is bang on our HT. So really high voltage interconnects to connect our B plus HT, and we've got a couple of those, which is just what we need because we're going to be building 2 mono blocks with 1 big power supply. So yeah, lots of insulation there. I've got some nice, oops, sorry, not the camera there, got some nice 10 kilovolt, where are we? Yeah, I might need some more of this. This is 10 kilovolt rated cable, hopefully. We've got enough there. There's not quite a metre, but hopefully that will be just about enough. I hope so. So everything's coming together. So there's more than enough connectors there to sort the power supply out in the 813 mono blocks. If anybody's needs an interconnect and plug connector, let us know. There's more than enough here for my purposes, especially if you need some of the ones that have got quite a few ways. Yeah, there's more than enough for what I need here. There's another box full. And they've got these really nice caps that somehow fit on. Does that go? No. I'm not quite sure how that goes. these are, obviously these are used, and that's what, about 20 way maybe? No, that's another, what, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 way. Anyway, so I think that's about it. I have been buying a few pots as well. Oh right, yeah. These are just from CPC, these cheap potentiometers. Also bought some plenty of 630 volt 100 nanofarad caps. They're a lot cheaper than the Vichy ones, as I mentioned in a previous or maybe a video that you've yet to see. What else? Yeah, I've been buying a few bits. Basically I had a bit of money from selling an amplifier a while back, so rather than go and blow it all paying bills and other frivolous things like that, I invested it in some bits for future amplifiers. Well, I think that's about it, my old duckies. Thank you very much for watching. Ta-da for now.